What up everyone, welcome to Game Reviews and More. I'm TheDroid52 and today I'm bringing you some domination ground war on Afghan. And of course this is Modern Warfare and yeah, I'm just gonna use this video to kinda introduce myself. So let's get started. So I'm a variety gamer. I love to play different games and if I stay at one game for a long time I'll be really bored and not enjoy it. And I don't know, it's just me. I love to have variety and stuff like that. If I stay one game for a long time, I'll be pretty bored unless it's like RPG game, which of course is different. There's lots of stuff to explore. Mostly multiplayer FPS, I love to switch around, and that's what I kind of post. I love to post variety on my channel. So I kind of got bored of Black Ops for a bit, so I'm playing different games right now. Cause I don't know, just kind of Black Ops is a little bit boring than Modern Warfare, for example. Modern Warfare, I played it almost till the last day until I got bored of all those exploits of noob tubes and the commandos launches. So now I'm gonna a little bit talk about myself. You probably hear my accent's kind of different. It's because I'm from Kazakhstan and we speak Russian and Kazakh there. And my first language is Russian because my parents speak Russian and they learned Russian in Soviet Union times. Kazakhstan was under Soviet Union, and to get the best job and the best education, you have to know Russian. So my parents taught me Russian, and I speak Russian the most. It's my first language, and my second language is Kazakh. Well, I speak it pretty well, but not as good as Russian because I started off with it. I know I don't have pretty strong accent in Russian English. Hey, not uh, I don't have a pretty strong R accent, like some of the Russians have. But one thing that made me lose my accent is that I go to school that's mostly speak English, and that's how I kind of lost my accent there. Also, if you learn language when you're young, you're most likely to have not really strong accent of your first language than you'd be as an adult. You probably would have much stronger if you learn it as an adult. That's what she said. But whatever. Now you kind of know me for a bit, so let's talk about gameplay for a bit. The Modern Warfare, man. I just miss good old days of Modern Warfare, when everyone was complaining about noob tubing and commando. I just miss those good old days. Modern Warfare was a kind of little bit broken game, but still was pretty fun to play. But Black Ops, perfect game, but I don't know what it is, but it's a little bit boring. Just kind of bores me out. I don't enjoy as much as I did in Modern Warfare 2. Right now, one thing that I noticed that in Black Ops everybody complains about 74U and Ghost. One thing that I found really funny that most Call of Duties have really annoying stuff or kind of overpowered stuff. Let's start with COD 4, since many people played COD 4. COD 4 didn't have pretty overpowered stuff and it didn't have too much, but one thing that I was really annoying is Frag times 3 Martyrdom was pretty annoying. I was sometimes getting pissed when I get killed by Martyrdom. And the Last Stand was also pretty annoying. In World of War, the MP40 Jug or MP40 something was also overpowered. They made MP40 so overpowered, and I think Treyarch have a tradition to make one gun more overpowered. In World of War, they had an MP40. In Black Ops, AK-74U, but 74U is I think it has less overpowered rate or whatever you want to call it than the MP40. I think Modern Warfare, pretty much everybody knows the standards is the Danger Clause, One Man Army, Noob Tube or Noob Tube in general, and the commando launches, which were pretty annoying also. Now, it's kind of funny to think that every Call of Duty has kind of annoying stuff in them, which is a little bit, shall I say, okay with me, but they can be pretty game breaking sometimes, especially Modern Warfare. Some people could not even play Modern Warfare if they were noob tube constantly. And especially the one game breaking thing was the in World of War with MP40s. Like whenever I get into lobby and there's like a lot of MP40 nubs, I'll be really pissed off because MP40 is a pretty cheap gun to use. So I think 74U it's a little bit cheap in my opinion. But one thing for me is that if the player is good, he will not try to use the cheap guns or easy guns in my opinion. Well, at least that's how I roll. Like I love to use the guns that are gonna be make me underdog. Love to be have a disadvantage over people, but unless I wanna like get something like a nuke, maybe I got it in this much. I don't know. But fine, I'll spoil it for you. I got a nuke here. Like sometimes I love to be an underdog, but usually when I try to go for a gameplay, I use more better guns. But I'll never use the cheapest guns that are available to me because I don't love to be a cheap bastard. Yeah, you're probably guessing my setup is 71125. Yeah, that's a pretty standard nuke setup. And I decided to get a nuke for you guys because I don't know, I think you would like a nuke to see because there aren't many Modern Warfare 2 gameplays right now, and the new gameplays too, so I can combine them together, right? Fine, whatever. So I'm gonna speed up this chopper gunner because I don't think you wanna watch the chopper gunner. Like you probably saw it a million times, and it's pretty boring to see a chopper gunner. So I speed it up, and I have about 1 minute left, or probably less. And I'd like to thank Game Reviews and More for letting me post this video. And please check out my channel for more MW2, World of War, COD 4, Battlefield Bad Company, and Black Ops gameplays. And I would be appreciated if you will subscribe. And I nuked this game. Thanks for watching. The Droid52 is turning off. My final score was 42 and 7.